Cloud. Let us defy destiny together.
Gonna drop plate number 7.
They're gonna do what?
What the?
This will be a memory to cherish for the rest of your lives.
What have you done? They deserve what's coming to them.
Yeah, but I'm not your sister.
Now, let the hunt begin. Surrender to the darkness. Embrace it.
This is just wrong.
On Steam. Ah, I see. That's why. June 17.
皆さんこんにちは。ファイナルファンタジー7 25周年放送ファイナルファンタジー7 25th アニバーサリーセレブレーションの案内役を務めます北瀬義則です。この放送では FF7 に関連したさまざまな情報をお届けしていきます。短い時間ではありますが、皆様にお伝えしたい最新情報がたくさんありますので、ぜひ最後までお付き合いください。最初にご覧いただいたのはファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードの Steam 版の配信決定のお知らせでした。スティーブンユーザーの皆さん、お待たせいたしました。ついにこの日がやってまいりました。プレイステーション4版ファイナルファンタジー7リメイクはおかげさまで皆様に大変高い評価をいただきました。昨年はプレイステーション5版、そして PC 向けにはファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードをエピックゲームストアで発売いたしました。この度 Steam でリリースすることで、さらに多くのプレイヤーの皆さんに楽しんでいただきたいと考えております。またファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードはすでに一部地域で発売されている Steam デックにも対応いたします。 Steam デックなら場所を選ばず気軽に本作をお楽しみいただけます。さて続いては FF7 25周年に関連した情報をご覧ください。FF7 25周年をファンの皆様と楽しめるようさまざまな試みを準備しております。楽しみにお待ちください。それでは FF7 モバイルタイトルの情報を続けてご覧ください。
The mobile games? maybe they are, I don't know. But I don't recognize any of them.
現在配信中の「ファイナルファンタジー7ザ・ファーストソルジャー」の新情報と「ファイナルファンタジー7エバークライシス」の最新映像をお届けいたしました。続いてはこちらをご覧ください。 FF7 ファンの皆様にはきっと喜んでいただける情報になるのではないでしょうか。もちろん私自身も非常に楽しみにしております。
Boy, oh boy.
Zach?
The price of freedom is steep.
Yep. Sick.
Zach speaking.
Making progress, Zach?
And Geo. I can cut loose, right?
Within reason.
It's showtime!
Soldier First Class Genesis. A month ago, he went missing during a mission in Wutai.
You know, I've never actually seen you use that. Don't you think it's sort of a waste?
Use brings about wear, tear, and rust, and that's a real waste.
Project G gave birth to the man we know as Genesis.
Project G.
Project Genesis.
Settle down, Zack the puppy. What do you know? Shiver lapdogs!
Heaven?
Not quite. It's a church.
By the way, what is your dream? To become first? Is it?
No, to become a hero.
Ah, good. Unattainable dreams are the best kind.
embrace your dreams. And whatever happens, protect your honor. As soldier! Come and get it!
That was winter. PS4, 5, Xbox Steam. Damn.
さて次の映像が最後の情報です。
For the day, alright.
それではどうぞご覧ください。
Here we go, Slayer. This is it.
What we've done, that's set in stone. The past is forever. But the future, even if it has been written, can be changed. So focus on the future, not the past.
He wants to finish what he started. He wants to reclaim his birthright and rule over the planet with Genova at his side. I saw you lying there. I figured it was too late.
Wait, what are you implying? That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter?
You were here with me 5 years ago. Where are you? What happened to you?
I'm trying so hard to find you.
Sorry. Feel like I failed you.
Rebirth. Oh shit. Available next winter, PS5. Next winter, there it is, boys. There it is. Next winter.
ファイナルファンタジー7リメイクプロジェクトの第2作目にあたるファイナルファンタジー7リバースを発表させていただきました。現在チーム一丸となって鋭意制作中です。そしてリメイクプロジェクトの発表時から複数作にわたって展開することをお伝えしておりましたが、ファイナルファンタジー7リメイク、ファイナルファンタジー7リバース、そしてその先のもう一作の全3部作で完結することをお知らせいたします。まずはファイナルファンタジー7リバースを楽しみにしていただき、ぜひ本プロジェクトの完結までお付き合いいただければと思います。25周年もそれ以降も皆様にお楽しみいただけるようチーム一同尽力してまいります。本日はお付き合いいただきましてありがとうございました。
I'm not analyzing much of what we saw already. It looks like the plate was gone when they were coming back. So maybe Zack finds Cloud and drags him back home, or maybe that was like way before. I don't know, but that's pretty cool, man. That's it. Rebirth in winter, which will be our summer. Is that this year though? Did it say this year? I guess it
いただければと
didn't say this year. Or
現在
available. It just available next winter. Okay, next winter. So not the winter coming. The winter in 2023, which will be towards the end of the year, but. What the fuck? Rebirth 5-7 part 2. Do I already have it like here? 5, 6, 7. No. Hyper's like, yo, when's winter? Yeah. Well, it's winter for them, so it'll be summer for us. So it'll be December, January, February. Right? So if it's next winter, it'll be December next year, or January, February the year after. If it goes to that, but yeah. So we got not a whole year, but well, yeah, a whole year, because it's not really winter yet here. So he's still got to wait a year, dude. We still gotta wait a year, but don't worry, we got Final Fantasy 16 before then. Part 2. Winter 2023. Three-part series, which I kind of already knew. Well, I think that was already rumored. But yeah, man, can you see like I don't know the story fully, so I'm keen to see what the story is for the remake, and I'm curious to actually know the difference between this story and the original. But I'm not sure if I want to play the story at one point, because this like Final Fantasy 16 is summer, right? Which is winter, which means in the middle of the year, right? For 2023. So they're actually not that far apart, man. I can't believe that they're actually 6 months apart. They're 6 months apart. It's kind of crazy. Summer, not winter. Doofus. So that means it'll be January. Let me just fix this up. January, March. So that'll be first. That'll be down here. That'll be at the end of the year. This will be here. Okay. Alright. So both coming out same time? No. They're coming out in the same year, if barely, maybe. 5, 16, and 7 or 6 months. Yeah, dude. So yeah, so this will be summer 2023. This will be winter. I think winter AU. Unless I converted it already. 16. Release. Yeah, but it's summer 2023, which is winter for us. Winter AU, and this is winter for, so summer. Summer AU. So this will be in the middle of the year. 16 will be in the middle of the year, like pretty much now. We're like next year. This time next year, June, July, and then at the end of the year or early next year, or sorry, early in the year or early 2024, we'll have part 2. Let's go, dude. Yeah, man. Hopefully it's like just as lengthy. I'm excited for it. We got a year until 16, and then a year and 6 months till Rebirth. still a wait, dude, but we got some cool stuff going on still. Ragnarok apparently, God of War, the sequel's apparently coming in November as well, so we got a decent end of the year. That's a little condensed, but yeah, anyway. If I remember correctly, the middle part of the game was lengthy as hell, yeah. With like meeting Eris was kind of the start, I guess, wasn't it? It was like all the mission. I think the mission together with the group was kind of in the middle-ish, and then we had with Aerith. I think the part with Aerith was like as close as the middle as you can get. When you were alone with Aerith, when you done the mission with the team with Avalanche, and then you got separated, and then you were with Aerith, and it was like really slow, and you were like with her, and you had to go through some parts, and then you went to the main, like you went to like one of the other regions, one of the other like plates, and then that was with the part with the I forgot his name, but that was where you dress up as well, and that was like, it was just a whole lot of like, I didn't mind Era stuff because it was kind of her character to like be kind of like calming and stuff as a character, but also to Cloud, so it kind of represents her personality. But then all the extra stuff that had no like progress, no story progress, until like you meet Tifa, and then you move from there. What they're gonna do for the remake though, can't wait. What if we start over? Forget all the items from part 1. Can't see the other characters gonna be. No, it's not gonna. We're not gonna start over. You're just gonna continue from the end of part 1. There's no way that you'll start over from the start and then there will be additional, like that's just silly. You'll start from where you left off, like in the desert, like walking off or something, or maybe you'll start from like the next town or something significant. You probably won't start like on the road because that'll be boring. But you'll start and then you'll move from there, I guess. Who knows? Like, and then I'm not sure what the story is, but wherever you'll end up, and then that'll be the start of part 3. So it'll probably be the part where Zack is like dragging Cloud back. If that's like later in the game, like if that's not the past before part 1. Because I know Zack was around in part 1 and I don't know where he's gone. So if that's like something happening in part 2 and then Zack finds you and you're working with Zack and then like something bad happens and then Zack's dragging you back to the city, that could be the end of part 2, and then maybe the start of part 3 is like you, Zack, and then maybe you reunite with the crew, and then you continue part 3 back in what's the city called? Fucking for Final Fantasy VII. God damn it. It's something really like obvious too. Midgar? What's 17? No, 7. I think it's Midgar. Okay. It's all connected, eh? Yeah. It's basically, well, it's not a DLC, it's larger. It's a game. It's a DLC, but it's the size of a game. No, it's a game, dude. It's a game. It's a full game, like lengthwise, gameplay wise and all that. It's just the second part of the story, and then there'll be part 3. So it's one big game split into 3 parts. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. So it's DLC in the sense of like it comes after, but you probably still have to pay for it. Like you still have to pay like full price. It'll still be like just as long, just as good quality and all that. I mean, Final Fantasy, when did the first one come out? Release came out in 2020, dude. Holy shit, that's ages ago. So the part 2 is taken 2 years, and it'll be next winter. So it'll be 2023 at the end. So it'll be 3 years, and if it's at the start of 24, then it's closer to kind of closer to 4 years with April. It's only 4 months off, but yeah, it's like that's a lot of time, dude, for them to make like a game. I guess they made Final Fantasy 16 like in the process or like in between. I feel like they should have just focused on Final Fantasy 7 and then part 2 and then part 3 and then 16. Because if you're gonna work with one game and then work with another game in the background, which is kind of what they've done with, I think, like during these 2 years they was working on 16, but working on part 2 in the background, I guess, after they announced 16. I don't know. It's kind of strange. I would have kept one a secret. I would have kept like 16 a secret because everybody knew part 2 was coming for Final Fantasy 7. So I would have kept 16 a secret until after part 2 at least. It's been 2 years already since part 1. Yeah, man, time flies, dude. Link-wise, it's DLC but a full game. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Do you want to see it again? Shit. Let's watch the trailer again. Did it start here? So you think kind of feels rushed in a way? I don't know. I don't think it, quality-wise, it doesn't look rushed. I just think that the studio is big enough to run. Like,
Zach speaking.
No, that's not it. That's too. I just think that the studio is big enough to actually develop 2 games at once, but they're just focusing like all in on like Final Fantasy. Like what's Square Enix games the past like few years? Can we have a look at like go 2022? Starting from way back there. Okay, here we go. Forspoken's coming out. Don't know what this is. Live Alive. Stranger of Paradise. Final Fantasy Origin. That's right. They made this game as well. Developed by Team Ninja. Chocobo Triangle Strategy, which is a decent like game. Babylon's Fall. The Pixel Remaster. Final Fantasy VII Remake. I guess you might. I mean, as a publisher, if you only count publishers, then I mean, if you only count them developing as well, then you got Squaresoft. Okay, that's actually not Square Enix. But what have we got? We've got Pixel Remaster. We've got Remake. Dungeon Encounters. Whatever they are. Yeah. So okay. So it says here Remake. June 10, 2021. So maybe that was the actual date. But since then, since Remake, they made Dungeon Encounters. I'm not sure if this is even like out or whatever, but because it's blacked out. But Neo World Ends With You. June 27. Developed and published by Square Enix, and then you had then you had the PC version, PC port. Then you had the Pixel Remaster, developed and published by Square for PC. It's on Steam. And then Triangle Strategy, developed by Square and Art Dink for Nintendo Switch. Games published by Square, and then it doesn't come up with Final Fantasy 16, but published by Square, but not developed by them. But Forspoken is developed by Luminous, published by Square. But 16 isn't here. I guess because it's not released yet. But yeah, they got other things covered. They've worked out other things. So, alright. I think that's it. Things we're getting off. Can't believe there was nothing on this, like, on the Twitch page. That's actually kind of silly, dude. Oh wait, here we go. It was. Okay. Alright. Alright, good. I guess I'll see ya, dude. I'm off. Nothing really to speak about. Let's watch the trailer, I guess, one more time. Take this opportunity of getting up kind of early to
What we've done, that's set in stone. The past
I'm gonna talk about it, I guess.
is forever. But the future, even if it has been written, can be
Even if it has been written, can be changed. It's like, oh, the future. Even if there was an original game, it's gonna be different. That's basically what she's saying.
changed.
So it's gonna be different from the original.
So focus on the future,
Yes, focus on the new game, not the original.
not the past.
Thanks, Square. This is basically like Final Fantasy 14. This is basically Final Fantasy 14, the friggin' Realm Reborn.
He wants to finish what he started. He wants to reclaim his birthright and rule over the planet with Genova at his side.
Who the hell is Genova again? Do I know this person? I'm gonna spoil myself here, but at least if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it with you guys. Final Fantasy VII wiki. What's the what's the Aerith's like race called? Their special race. Fucking I forget. Son of a bitch. Where's the search? No, it's not over here. It's over here because that would be. Tough Cetra? Is that what it is? Oh, Cetra and the Ancients. Okay. I probably could have guessed that one. The tentacle bitch we fought. That's Genova? Why was she significant again? Fuck. See, this is the problem with being it so far. I'm gonna not remember who the characters are and what happened. No, this is from the original game. I don't know about this. Genova Project, Final Fantasy VII. I work with Genova in his container. Oh my god, that's gonna be like spoilers. I'm not gonna read it. That's gonna be like freaking Aerith's mum or some shit like that. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, it is. It's boss from Final Fantasy Remake 4 during Chapter 7, Deliverance from Chaos. President Shinra's office in the Shinra build. Oh yes, I think I remember this. Oh yeah, like right at the end. Yeah, and there's tentacles come from the ground and shit. The illusion of Genova caused by its ability. Oh my god. It's illusion. It's an illusion caused by its ability to project false images to victims. It's a grotesque creature with a skeletal head, very tentacle resembling Genova's forms from the original Final Fantasy VII. There's literally no like. That's right. We had to. Yeah, that's right. We had to attack the tentacles. Yes, I remember now. Yeah, I remember this. This is the exact scene I saw of in my head. Face close up. I don't remember the face like this. Maybe because I was focusing on the fight. Yeah, the beam attacks. Fuck. Oh yeah, and you had to like get up close. Some of the abilities. Oh man, I wonder what like that's connection is to I think but yeah, race people from ancient civilization frequently mentioned in Final Fantasy VII is probably gonna spoil me as well. But Grand Pulse civilization, dude, that's fucking sick. This is ancient civilization's recurring element, often faded from current, and is that goes in the origin of artifacts and ruins. Okay, so this is like a thing that is in all the games. Building at the Forgotten City, remains of the ancients. Deeply spiritual humans who are implied to be the origin of the modern humans, according to Sephiroth. Early humans were cities who forsook their migratory nature to form permanent settlements millennia ago. Migrations were a planet-revering pursuit of the fabled promised land conducted by traveling and cultivating life. Cedric could commune with the planet and ability to regular humans once lost once they gave up their close relationship with it in favor of the leisure and convenience. The Cedric could guide the flow of the planet's spiritual energy, this being the means by which they cultivate life on the planet's surface. Cedric served as the planet's caretakers until their race was nearly reduced to extinction. Despite said to have been migratory, the Forgotten City, hidden behind a magical forest, is the remains of Cetra's capital city. Many of the remaining houses still contain furniture artifacts indicating the area appears just as a deal when it was abandoned. City contains a machine which allows one to communicate with the planet. Temple of Ancients was built by such the ancients thousands of years ago to house black materia. Its interior is a maze-like cavern of staircase. That looks cool, dude. It's like very coral kind of looking. Forgotten city indicated by the crosshair. I see. Does that mean that's Wutai? Because isn't Wutai the west or is Wutai the east? I don't remember. Sleeping forest. I just want to see the images really. I don't really want to like read anything. Wow, and Temple of the Ancients is like way over here. This must have been crazy in the original game. Jeez, imagine what kind of fucking architecture is this, bro? Holy shit. Black materia. Oh my god, black materia is used to summon the meteor which power destroys the entire planet. Which we saw in the trailer earlier. To speak directly with the planet, once the planet receives a message, material glows green is used to summon the ultimate white magic holy, which summons full power of the planet to protect the continuation and harmony of life. Sheesh. Such a special trait, which appears to be genetically passed through their family line, is to interact with the live stream and the planet. What's called talking to the planet. Knowledge such as poor among the general public in Digital 537. With Sid Highwind asking if there's some kind of disease when their party discusses it. In 537 remake, such as their knowledge, the planet are better known by the wider population as Barrett states that ancient time mentioned in planetology books as being the original stewards of the planet able to commune with it. Additionally, the Shinra building has a holographic presentation accessible to the public that attempts to recreate what the Cetra civilization and culture may have looked like. Thousands of years prior to the events of the game. Alright, let's continue with the. Imagine that in 557. I know, dude. That'd be in part 3 probably. Like we didn't get any. Like part 1 is just a prologue because I know. Like I've heard that. Like people say, oh wait, like Midgar is like the tutorial in the original game. Blah blah blah. You know. It's like Tutorial Island in a lot of other games, you know. It's like it's just the section that you kind of learn and play, and then you move on. But part 2 and part 3 is going to be where the real game starts. This is fucking dope because I know nothing. Reclaim his birthright, Genova. That's Genova.
And rule over the planet with Genova at his side.
Ugh.
I saw you lying there. I figured it was too late.
Wait, what are you implying? That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter?
That looks cool.
You were.
Is this a flashback? No, I think this is. I don't know, maybe because this could have been when Cloud and Sephiroth were together. Like maybe they'd done a mission together.
Here with me 5 years ago. Where are you? What happened to you?
I think in this moment he's speaking to Zack. And this is where
I'm
saying,
trying so hard to find you.
maybe he's talking about her. But I think actually no, I think they're both talking about Zack. I think Cloud is saying, Zack, I saw you 5 years ago, you were here, and then Aerith is saying, I tried so hard to find you, Zack. Instead of them talking to each other, they're both talking about Zack, I think.
Sorry. Feel like I failed you.
And he's talking to Zack as well. And the reason why I say that this is possibly in the, not in the past, but in the future, at the end of part 2, is because this plate is missing. And I'm pretty sure this is like would have been the plate that they dropped in the part 1. So you basically play through part 2, something happens, and then Zack drags you back. That, or it was in the past when the whole ring wasn't completed yet, and this was the last ring to be finished. and this is 5 years ago or some shit like that, and this is like the this is like unfinished, not destroyed and rebuilt. This is unfinished, but who knows? I think it's in the future. I think this is like what happens after, like at the end of part 2. I think this is the end of part 2 right here. I'm gonna guess because there are walls and shit, and it's like, yeah. Really, this is the past? Okay, well, we'll find out, I guess. Because why would this be?
You were here with me 5 years ago. Where are you? What happened to you?
I'm trying so hard to find you.
He looks so.
Sorry. Feel like I failed you.
If this is the past, then why would this be incomplete? Because it's like unfinished city. Because they still make, like 5 years ago, they were still making the ring. They were still making the plates 5 years ago. I mean, maybe. I don't know how old like Midgar is, but I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is in the future, like in like past, at the end of part 2 probably. The trailers. Well, that's trailers. That's what they do. They misguide and they aim dialogue at like other characters. As a trip and a half, it's just real short. That's all. We didn't see any gameplay. Excuse me. I mean, we didn't see any gameplay, so obviously the gameplay is probably just going to be the same. But yeah. All right. Like there was a few other characters from like Crisis Core, like Angel or whatever, who I don't know, which are probably from Crisis Core alone and not in Zack's mentor, passed down Buster Sword to him. Oh yeah, and then Zack gives it to Cloud. Sephiroth and Genesis has a fan club they give him called the Keepers of Honor. Dude, that looks sick sword, man. That's fucking mad. Main antagonist of Crisis Core. Born from the Genova Project, Genesis initially loyal to Shinra. He proved himself a hero like Sephiroth when he begins to suffer from genetic degradation due to his infusion of Genova cells. Genesis leads a rebellion. Genesis War. That's fucking sounds sick. He's in finding a cure. Genesis is the authority on research and interpretation of the epic Loveless. His obsession with the poem drives his action as he comes to think of himself, Sephiroth. Sephiroth, and their friend as the three protagonists. Genesis goes to war with Shinra using copy technology. Defected soldier members to create an army of Genesis copies. It will start on Genesis itself was defeated in September. It's epic from the world of Final Fantasy. 7 cameo appearances. Plays a major role in Crisis Core. Originating as a book of poetry, stories adapted into a musical play and a street named after it. And has a street named after it in Midgar. Story focuses around 3 men who set out on a quest to find and fabled gifts to the goddess. Non-playable character in Final Fantasy VII, main protagonist in Crisis Core. But also pieces Last Order before Crisis. There's so many fucking Final Fantasy VII like related games. Portray him almost identical Cloud after completion. Expands upon his character. Zack is first class soldier. Cloud's best friend during the time working with Shinra. What is the cunning processor which you would pass in the cloud in the same manner? Yeah. Thought so. Cool. Alright, I'm out of here. Ladies, guys, I'll be back tonight, probably, most likely, planning to for some Elden Ring, maybe 6 or so hours of that, and then maybe on Sunday as well. Oh, excuse me, it's the morning, I'm tired. Yeah, so I'll see you guys tonight, for Elden Ring. I haven't played Elden Ring in like a week, dude, because life's hit me. So yeah, tonight most likely Sunday, but things could change. Don't know for sure. But yeah, I'm planning to definitely one stream at least for this weekend. I know I'm busy Saturday, but and Sunday I'm not sure exactly, but most likely. But anyway, see you guys for Elden Ring. That is pretty much Summer Game Fest. That is pretty much the event over. We don't really have anything else. We've done Xbox Bethesda, we've got Summer Game Fest, we've done Sony, now Square Enix. I guess this is like a very a unique thing like afterwards. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it for pseudo E3. And yeah, so catch it easy. Catch you later. Take it easy. Catch it easy. And yeah, see you guys next time. Fantom out. Peace.